Today we're going to be learning how to draw an owl step by step. The most important thing to remember before you begin today is that this is just for fun. Just try your best and have fun with it. So let's get started. So step one is to make a few little guidelines to help you know where to put things. So I'm just going to make a very light dashed line going down the center of my page vertically. That means up and down. Now, you're going to erase this line later, so you definitely want to do it as lightly as possible, just so you can see it. It's to help you know where to put things. Then I'm going to come about halfway down the page, and I'm going to make another line dividing the space in half, but this time I'm going to go horizontally. So that means I'm going to move side to side with my dashed lines. So now that I have a plus in the middle of my paper, I can know whether I'm going to go to the top, the bottom, the right, the left, and this will help me decide where to put things. So we're going to start in the top half of the page, and we're going to just draw a curved line. Now this line is going to be the top of our owl's head. So we're just going to make a slightly curving line, kind of like a little frown. That's where we're going to start with it. Then we're going to add a large U shape that goes all the way down through the bottom quadrant and stops right about here. I'm going to just make myself a little guideline there. So I'm going to come down, I'm going to curve it around and back up. Now, these will all look different sizes. They may not look the same. You can see here I have one side that's a little bit bigger than the other, but I'm not really worried about it. We're not looking for perfection here. We're just making an owl, and so we can have different types. We can have different shapes. It does not have to be one certain way. So our next step is going to be to add the beak and the ears. Now the beak is going to be a triangle shape. So we're going to come to the top half right about here, and we're going to make just a little triangle that represents the beak. Now the ears are going to come off of each corner here and here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a little, almost kind of like a football shape right there, or like a leaf shape. It's going to curve up to a point and back down just like this. Okay? Our next step is going to be to draw two large circles for the eyes. So we're going to do one on this side, and we're going to do one on this side. Now owls have really large eyes, so we're going to show that. We also need to do the inside of the eyes. So we're going to do another circle inside that's a bit smaller, and another little circle for the highlight. That's the white part of the eye. Same thing on the left. Just like this. And remember, because it's on a video, you can pause it at any time that you would like, or you can turn it back on at any point and restart it. So we're going to go ahead and make the wings as well. The wings are going to be two semicircles, and we're going to start it right up here. And we're going to make one go to the inside like this. And we're going to make one go to the inside like this. Okay? Next step is to add our claws, like our feet, and our chin lines. So where the beak is about halfway right here, I'm just going to make a little curved line just like this. Almost looks like a mustache kind of coming off of your owl. And right here on the other side. Okay, so this is really coming to life. We're almost done. Let's go ahead and add the claws, the feet as well. So all that is a curved line, and we're just going to zigzag our lines, kind of wiggly, back and forth. And then I'm going to do that on the other side as well. Just kind of a wiggly line, back and forth. So now that I have my feet, I can add some patterns and some details onto the body to bring it to life a little bit more. So I'm going to make some repeating lines, curving for the wing on this side. And I'm also going to make some lines on the other side that are repeating for the wing. Underneath, owls have feathers, so for this one I'm going to make a scalloped edge line. That's just a bumpy line. And I'm going to keep repeating that all the way down behind. So keep going all the way down to the bottom. Now these are not the only patterns you could use in these areas. You could also put a pattern in the head if you would like to. That is up to you as the artist. Now we need one more thing. We need to actually draw a branch so that our owl has a place to sit. He can't be floating in the air. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a little branch line across, and we're going to go right to where his toes are, the bottom of his toes. This is where he's grabbing on. And so I'm going right here, and your line should wiggle a little. It is a branch, it is something living. So I'm going to bring it here behind his body and here. And if you'd like, you could add some details to the branch. You could add some leaves coming off if you want to. This is your choice, whatever you would like to do. You could even make a split in your branch. This is where you can be creative. You can change it however you would like to. At the end, you just want to take and erase your guidelines that you started with, because you're not going to need those anymore. So we're just going to remove those. And I drew them lightly, so it shouldn't be any problem at all for me to get rid of those. So I'm just taking my eraser and erasing those very carefully. I don't want to erase anything I've already done. So I'm looking, still looking for things to erase. I think I have it all. And there you have it. So there's your owl. Don't forget to put your artist signature at the bottom of your paper. And then any other details you would like to add in the background, maybe something going on in the sky, or maybe other owls or animals, feel free to take it and make it how you would like.